kicks off and underway. His third game in charge of Real Madrid in his refereeing history. He's been in charge of 2 victories thus far, but they're not safe in this game. You get the feeling, Richard, they could always go up through another gear.
Yeah, I think they've got another couple of gears if they so choose, and there'll be a couple of players up front, namely Morata and Ronaldo, who haven't scored, who won't want to end the night without doing so. But Legia just giving it a reminder before half-time with a really good goal of their own, and a little bit of heart in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the half, that the best form of defence may well be to attack this Real Madrid team.
Good question. Will we see Isco? Such a talented player, but Zinedine Zidane has talked about the need to trust his players. I get the feeling he won't trust him in Champions League football. He played in the European Super Cup. He has Champions League this season. He's Klusek, and also in the second half, just watch out for an appearance of Mariano Diaz, the young striker. Barcelona born actually, but Real Madrid youngster coming through. He's got a very good record for the Castilla side. And there was talk beforehand that if they could get him on, they would do. Moscow's Miroslav Radovic, we've already seen as a tricky customer wearing orange boots at the top of your picture there. Yeah, might be now. Here's Ronaldo. Benzema. Going into the penalty behind him. There's Carvajal in support. Cross towards Benzema at the far stick. And did just enough. It was Berezinski, the right back.
Actually did well there, Berezinski, in the first half. One allowed Cristiano Ronaldo a chance in the back post. And that time nice and strong. Knew that there must be contact behind him from Karim Benzema. Did his job.
3 inches the shorter man as well. In comes the corner kick. Keeper comes. Not a great punch. Did enough, I guess. Nacho. With a heavy touch there on Carvajal. Now Kroos. Imperiously done. Let's just remind you, I think it's important to remind you, if you've turned on and think, what on earth are the empty seats all about, you may need a reminder that Legia Warszawa is against the stadium ban, so the Polish club forced to host Real Madrid behind closed doors because of the trouble in the 6-0 home defeat in September. Legia was dropped, but they were still fined some £69,000 in relation to 5 charges: fireworks and blocking stairways.
Champions League, and then you get given a really good group with some really good teams, and I'm sure they're banned from this game. Real shame from them, their own downfall, they're causing their own downfall, right?
Just wonder then, had Carvajal gone down, was there again enough contact from Radovic?
One of those ones where perhaps because he didn't go to ground, as we were mentioning in the first half, the officials just let it play on.
Back in his second spell, as we were saying earlier, now in his 30s. A little spell out in China, a year over there, and he played 5 games for the Habai China Fortune side. Free kick for the foul by on referee very close up to it. So the voices you're hearing then, in the breeze, the voices of official members, teams and journalists in there, they always make a call, and broadcasters, they make more of a racket.
We're well behaved though.
Well, one of us. Contral, Benzema, change back, squirmed away from the goalkeeper, but it was a lovely move, and it's not over yet. Kovacic back into the box, Benzema, Ronaldo!
But it's so quick, isn't it? When Real Madrid go through the gears, has the ball, so accurate, and with such tempo and zip in their passing. And so one more. Morata had actually continued his run, screaming for a back heel. Bale could get quite right. Gets it really well, but straight at Malage.
Textbook cushion chest trap, isn't it? Beautiful. So Moulin's had a decent game. That's the right back, Bereshinski. So far, the Polish domestic league. And the last two domestic. They had that rotten start of the season. Drew too many games. Difficult to see why they're down that far, really. They're decent. Actually gone 2-0 down. Guillaume blocked as he went for the return. And a free kick given against Fabio Contrao.
That was Real Madrid. Tight football from Legia. Nice little interchange of passing. Really good patient play. And then just trying to speed it up in and around the box. Guilherme looking for the 1-2, and Contrao knew exactly what he was doing. It was run Nikolic for Guilherme to get goal side. And this is a really good position from Legia.
Looks a bit rough. He looks like a player who's making his first start in, 9 months, Contrao. He's given away a dangerous free kick here now.
He looked at the main source of Legia should be attacking in the second half. Bit of joy in the first half down his flank, and Guilherme likes to cut inside in his left foot. A good shot. Standing position here from this free kick.
Guilherme wearing 6. Now the third. Chirios Navas. Guilherme. Oh, it wasn't too far off, just rippled the top of the net.
To go for the goalkeeper side because there's so many bodies in the wall. Guilherme just has to concentrate, he doesn't he, and looking, not troubling Navas because he lifted his posture at the end and got it.
So often we see the goalkeeper set up the wall and set up his position and then take the step the other way up to Stegen tonight. Barcelona at Manchester City for the Manchester City free kick goal.
It's almost second nature to them, isn't it? That's why I don't think it's ever a bad idea. And their eye line and just get some pace and side of the goal. If it moves fractionally, he'll do well to stop it.
Interesting that Kevin De Bruyne afterwards said he noticed it. He saw it. He saw what the goalkeeper had done. That's why he put it. Nice mark from Kroos. More caps for Germany this year. 74 now for him for the World Cup winner. Such a strong the Brazilian. And again, if you just joined us, he's Ramos and James and Marcelo all missing. Gerald Biafra, which has been out for a while as well. Danilo has played there, but he's on the bench.
Is just feeling it a few times there. Doesn't look as if he's freely at the minute. Guilherme running at him at every opportunity. Won't run if he's there.
More of a right back, of course, but has played on the left. There's a shot from Kovacic.
Into midfielder. Into that shot. Still ambitious from that far out. Slides and almost makes contact as well with the ball with his standing foot. Simple as he likes, Malage.
So many a real go at the end of that first half. They were at Legia Warszawa. They haven't quite risen to those standards yet in the second period. It's Varane, no pressure. 10 minutes into the second period, good run here by Carvajal. Benzema's gone in short. Close. Ronaldo coming into that gap. And Benzema's taken out. It's a risky challenge. Schlustek came through him.
Slightly lucky Benzema, because I don't think he realises that Schlustek's there. Really good pass to break the lines from Kroos into Ronaldo. Another good one from Ronaldo into Benzema, and he just doesn't know that the left back's round in the cover. It's a little bit fortunate to get the free kick there.
Sent off against Dundalk at home, the two-legged victory. The hearts of Dundalk, but what a story they've had this season in Europe. This game really was set up for him to get the 100. Can he beat Malash? Go one step closer. His 14th club, Arkadiusz Malash. Taking it away from Ronaldo from this position.
Didn't get the next one. The wall was the first one, and then never looked likely to get that one, and a bit frustrated with himself. Probably does suit Gareth Bale a little bit more than Cristiano Ronaldo, given the position of where the ball is, but the way that Ronaldo looks away there, he knows he's having the next one, whatever position it's from.
7 of those clubs that employed Malash were in Greece. He spent 7 years there with Bale. Well, misplaced Real Madrid class. He's been bright and inventive. Here's Padovic, direct runner. Oh, and he scores! Well, how about this? And what a night for Legia Warszawa now. They've come right back into it.
Keylor Navas should definitely do that. There's a Romario-like Topo from Radovic. Really good at committing the Real Madrid goal more than anything else. Purposeful, direct, and then you see here just a toe poke in the end of it. Why maybe the trajectory of the ball coming into the toe of Radovic. Just catches now, started by surprise, and if I hit it so early. Underneath them. They look likely to get goals tonight, Legia. Keeping them out has been the problem. Very much game on, though.
And it's not the first time this has happened for Real Madrid levels this season. They went to do twice, finished 2-2. Can they respond? Got to the gears and win it. Here's Bale.
Good strike, good hold that from Malash. Plenty of power behind that strike. Similar to the first goal of the game at the Bernabeu. Last met, and not enough accuracy.
Very much in the autumn of his career, he will be here to say, in their first ever meetings with Real Madrid, for Legia Warszawa and away against the 11-time Kings of Benzema. Attention to Benzema again. Carvajal back to his left foot.
Cross has not been great from Real tonight. Whoever's been providing the final delivery in, more often than not, but it's all to Malash.
Bale. Cruz. And Trout. The game has been played out very slow sort of walking. Is it very difficult? Defenders get into that mindset to get out of that slow rhythm.
It is, and here that the rhythm's a little bit Madrid now, who haven't really come out in the second half. Too pedestrian, too static, controlling away. Need to move through the gears like we saw so many times in the first half, and stop doing the crossing from wide areas. Again, that and try and play through the Polish side centrally. That's where they got their joy.
Options back by Nikolic. With the pass one. Who set the fullback on? Took a deflection. Kick to the home side.
They're taking advantage of the fact now that Real Madrid haven't got a defensive midfield to stop. It's really Toni Kroos or no one else that's got a lot of suss that out. Seeing problems in central positions.
Slip the goal scorer. Carvajal, dangerous ball to play in there. Untidy. Tidy for a team like Real Madrid that. Dortmund beat Sporting Lisbon 1-0. They will have a 2-point lead at Real Madrid if it stays. Thought about going over there. Flusek. Looking for Nikolic in the middle, not a good cross. Here's Bale. Ronaldo. Through him again. Money in the ground. Those here supporting the home side. Stirred now. Bale. Came off post down. Oh, very nearly. Deflected away. Clues it might have been.
Could have gone anywhere. Was behind for the corner. Create a change. Gareth just scoops this up into the box, and it's not a particularly good defensive clearance from Pazdan. Straight to Benzema.
Who's upon by Nacho. I wanted it all done and dusted tonight, really. But a difficult run of pitches. Leganes at home, they'll be expected to win that, but then it's Atletico Madrid away before they go to Sporting. Sporting at home 2-1 in their first fixture in this year's competition. Benzema. Bale. Free kick. Check.
Didn't get any better for Karim Benzema though. Good finish nonetheless.
Well, he's going to be substituted. Comes Lucas Vázquez. The 24-year-old. He started off at Real Madrid, went off to Espanyol.
He is aerially, he does really work because he's actually backpedaling away from goal here, so he has to provide all the accuracy and the power in his header. Prata just behind him. Can't quite provide the accuracy.
Will it be his night? The goals in this season's competition already for out at 15. Whilst season, scored 3 hat-tricks on their run to glory. This is a wide player. Who can play on the left, either side really. Comfortable. Couldn't keep it in play.
Pity. Unlucky there. A good passage of play from Legia. Looking a lot brighter when they go forwards. Probably heartened by those 2 goals they scored and sense there may be more.
Kovacic. Ronaldo trying to squeeze between the 2 defenders who did just enough. Morata's in the way for Real Madrid. There for handball.
Very harsh if it was one, but I'm sure where Legia's centre-backs disappeared to, just allowed Ronaldo to...
Bale. Ronaldo drawing away there from Kluset. Second time he's a little step over routine in the game. It's a foul against Lucas Vázquez. Came on in the final last year, you'll remember it. It's a lovely ball by Kroos. Lucas Vázquez. Up towards Morata, defended just did enough there. Cleared Morata. Ziznicek, who got it away initially, the ball slipped and hooked out his foot.
Because Morata was on his win anyway, and he'd actually lost his footing as well. We'll see it here from the slide there. He isn't his wetting himself. Whether it was contact after that, I'm not sure. Referee Kralovic.
Tottenham 0. Leverkusen. That is a major upset at Wembley. Ronaldo will take this free kick. He'll be happy to stay in if it stays like that. This could send Real Madrid a long way. Again, he's pushing and shoving in there. In there, to the opposition. Ronaldo, he was parrying it to Bale.
Good ball. Gareth Bale's follow-up finish was just too high.
Substitution for the home side. Campbell got that goal, by the way, for by Leverkusen. This is Michal Kucharczyk, born in Warsaw. Time at the club, over 300 games, Polish international. Plays on either flank. He's come on for Nick. I would imagine would send Radovic through the.
Nicholas threw a lot of running, didn't he, Jonathan? But he didn't quite get the ball to go with it. Goal scorers for Gigi and Radovic enjoying him.
Radovic played up front, middle in Madrid. He's got a fine goal tonight. We've seen some good goals. 2-2 the scoreline. Still 20 minutes to go. Kovacic works hard. Kroos. Trying to come into a narrow position. He didn't want him in there really. And show it wide. Carvajal. Lucas Vázquez hugging that line. Kovacic. It's over. Ronaldo will feel he was pushed.
I'm not sure. Contact. Really good ball in from Kovacic. He really. Legia in there. I think Cristiano Ronaldo just gets in behind Pazdan. sure there's too much in it. Leslie Chak just behind him. Actually got it down. He's not leaving. Real Madrid captain can't quite keep his header down.
Referee got that one bang on. I think they've had 18 attempts on goal, Real Madrid. Can't put the game to bed. They cannot shrug off Legia Warszawa. No one gave Legia any sort of a chance in this at all. Without a point so far, 3 defeats in 3. And don't forget, catch up with all the news and all the games tonight on Mighty Sport 1 HD, and catch all the highlights tonight at 10 o'clock. Every game, every goal, every matchday night, right here on home of the Champions, home of Europa League football. Bundesliga football and Italian league football, French league football, all here. What's in there looking for Ivanovic?
It's going to appear things were feeling for nothing the other end. I might as well have a crack at it. Nacho's got a little bit of a hold of Radovic's arm, but nothing untoward there.
Gradčka. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, Miroslav. Bale. Dropped him short from big touches. Very rare. Carvajal. Vasquez with the cross beyond Ronaldo, nearly came through to Contra at the back post.
They're actually starting to look very dangerous from crosses, something they've done very well up until the last 5 or 6 minutes. They've actually improved the delivery. Lucas Vasquez find him, and Pazdan has to get an important flick in the near post. Guilherme completes the clearance.
Better balanced side now. It's a corner kick looking for Bale.
They'll be shocked, Real Madrid, won't they, with 17.5 minutes this game plus stoppages left to go, that they're having to win it all over again. It's all very easy. It's a question of how many. Earlier on in the half, this is when the 2 centre-backs allowed Ronaldo to steal in behind, but in fairness to him, they get back pretty quick. And a few appeals for a handball, but brushes the hand of the Legia defender, but absolutely nothing in there.
A couple of the headlines back in Spain today referring to the empty stadium because of the fan ban. Fill the stadium with goals. They were expected to win tonight, Real Madrid, and even though it is a much weakened team, and Spanish press won't see it that way, and there will be recriminations tomorrow. If it stays like this, it might even get worse. Ivanovic lovely back here. Chance from range from Chibula. It's offside anyway.
Well, it must have been close. Nice little ball. Yeah. He's just leaning offside, isn't he, Radovic there? And it was a really good flick. I'm not sure the shot would have been a better option. The play not already been halted, but just signs still, warning signs for Real Madrid. They're too gung-ho, but trying to here have intentions of their own.
Nance looked a decent player in the Legia Warszawa midfield.
I think both centre midfielders eventually for Legia, himself and Kuczynski, have actually enjoyed it. That's because they haven't had too many defensive midfielders against them. Got through the ball, and accuracy has improved as the game's gone on.
Control with a Ronaldo. Get the shot away. Pazdan closed very quickly. Kovacic. Holder. Carries on with the run. Too much weight on the pass, is it? Contra keeps it in. Bale. They've done well to keep them alive here, Real Madrid. Carvajal was pushed. Carvajal follows it up. Might have left a foot in himself there. The referee says he did, and he's playing the advantage.
Just too heavy. A really good opportunity. Have stepped it up. More urgency, as you'd expect, and a couple of changes are going to help the cavalry.
If it stays like this, of course, Well, chances of progressing in the Champions League won't be there for Legia Warszawa. They'll still be in the fight for Europa League football in the spring. Sporting losing in Dortmund 1-0. Started the night 3 points behind the Portuguese side.
Okay.
Well, we're true to the Real Madrid players. Dortmund are leading that game. They won't want to finish second in the group, that's for sure.
It's so important, isn't it? Seen down the years what happens if you end up coming second by taking your eye off the ball. And as it stands, for the two in the group, Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. The fact that Real in Germany in the driving seat as far as coming first tonight.
Tidy football again from Legia Warszawa. Right at the top of the programme tonight, but that at times that line in Madrid a couple of weeks ago flattered the home side. And when the scoreline at that stage certainly didn't flatter them. He deserved something at that stage. Both teams are going to make a substitution. Here comes Rich. 32. Goes off with memories of this.
Got a new start. Exactly what he wanted to do. Compared it to a Brazilian struck full court.
Is Marco Asensio. His first European goal, Champions League goal in the game. A brilliant future ahead of him. He's all in his dead back in 2012. He's scored since, and that's a flag up. That's Prijovic.
Looks as if it's a back three now for Real Madrid. It's not really been one of those nights for Shea Mata. This time it's Nacho who just steps up late. Saw Varane do it in the first half to good effect. Nacho's also worked there. Risky, but effective.
Bale. Obviously a pin drop.
Hey!
Taken in some strange places, which at times it's been an eerie atmosphere
That we've got Real Madrid, but Legia look as lightly as the more illustrious opponents at the minute.
Chicha, pressurised by Kroos. There's confirmation that Asensio is on. Scored in the Super Cup. And he scored against Legia at home. There's a contract. Be happy that he got what? 70, 75, 76. Still looks way short from me, which he was.
He was tonight. Guilherme, his direct opponent, number 6, playing wide right. Enjoyed playing against Contrao, and he's going to have more freedom now because he's been replaced. The left back for Real Madrid. It's Gareth Bale who's going to fill in at left wing back. Lucas play right wing back. Not too much to be read into that. It's going to be a case of Zidane wants to Pelwood and create some opportunities in the last 10 or so minutes of this game.
For Morata tonight. Kovacic, he certainly put in a good shift. Carvajal around the corner. He is up as a genuine forward at Real. Well, that's at White Hart Lane, I guess. That's a poor crossfield. Can they steal it? Can they get an epic win?
Really good counter attacking opportunity soon if Real Madrid don't score before it. That is a tackle there. Lucas Vazquez. If they are composed, Legia, they do break out offence. The amount of bodies that Zinedine breaking studs down his Achilles.
100th game as a coach tonight, Zidane, including the when he was in charge of the B team, if you like, the Castilla team. And here comes now the substitute, Prijovic. A little bit laboured.
Well, he was. Varane did very well. After playing Prijovic on side, he had the legs to get harder finish than the substitute would have liked. Straight Navas. And there it is. That's the opportunity. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It could be
Man up front. Remember Prijovic, when he was at Derby, had that little spell, scored a hat-trick against the Arsenal youth side at Derby for the Derby youngsters. Went out to Yeovil on loan, went out to Northampton on loan. Didn't work out for him in England. Offside.
Surprised that Morata actually is offside here, if he is at all. It's a very close one. This is Priyovic's chance, so you're absolutely right. He laboured, lumbering into that position, and at least he got a shot on target. But easy for Navas.
Here they come again though, Legia Warszawa. The tag of the...
And the shot is in! What a story this is! Sensational stuff! Team who's had a cracking night for Legia Warszawa throughout. Makes it Legia Warszawa 3, Real Madrid 2. The great Zidane is absolutely confounded. They were 2-0 up. They've never even dropped a point.
As well, I thought the chance had gone. Once again, Real Madrid caught with not enough men back. Ojiji's probably just on plays. He's actually going for Guillermo, and I think that Prijovic thinking it wasn't the right. To do was a decent one, but he still left Milan with an awful lot to do. Navas absolutely no chance. Inch perfect finish, just bending it to the outside of Nacho. Enough.
Well, they looked so comfortable. They looked as if they had it won, but the trouble is they believed it too, Real Madrid. And this could be so important. At the far stick out for Szczesniczek. 30 has played his heart out for his club, the captain of Legia Warszawa. Up towards Prijovic. That's a throw to Real Madrid. My concern, I thought Prijovic had strayed offside. That's why he checked the ball in. And when he came back from the offside position to play the ball off, I thought it would be flagged.
Well, perhaps earlier on in the move, I was more concerned by Ojiji straying offside, but with his ball, Ojiji's ball that is, aiming for Guillermo, no doubt about that in the back post. I'm quite sure anyone wanted Prijovic to get involved. The risk he may will have dissipated somewhat, but
Bale. Real Madrid had brought on young Mariano Diaz, which we did to preempt. Morata's gone off, but we thought Mariano Diaz would come on with the game sewn up. On Real having to chase the game. Kovacic, cross. Kicks out a lovely pass. Carvajal into the penalty area. Lovely layoff.
Kovacic, and another terrific goal. What a night for goals. Unbelievable game this has turned out to be. Real Madrid 3.
Right in the edge of the box, a really good run from the fullback, isn't it? Hard to pick up for anyone, keeps his composure, the back heel to Kovacic. Once again, still with so much to do. Does really well to target so many bodies flying in front of him, and he's really picked that sight netting out. Oh, what a game. He deserves a winner. He may well get one.
What a clever finish that was. He scored a belter as well, and now he goes off. That is...
Seems like ages ago when he scored. He said at the pick of your night, you'd be a brave man with the amount of really good finishes, but wonderful left foot.
Dangerous.
Set himself up for the cross. Not quite sure heading is skis. Plenty of time there though.
Well, we've hardly had time to breathe, but let me just take a second or so to remind you that tomorrow at 5:30 Fenerbahce Manchester United cruciated away there in Turkey, and that's followed up later in the evening by Southampton against Inter in the Europa League. They may look a bit lumbering and a bit of a old-style centre-backs, but Privic has done well there. 3-3. So just 2 minutes.
The beauty of it, Jonathan, is that Nino Kim has taken a little bit of time to come over to take this corner, but he knows that some good really tests his arm defence again.
Yermo with it. It's got all the way through.
How dangerous was the corner? Just to let that completely run. Seemed very confident that from behind when there wasn't going to be anyone on the receiving end of it. Jojovic would have been.
As his critics, Pepe does, but neither of them would have allowed. I think they would have organised the Real Madrid defence better tonight. It's a powerful free kick on Guillermo, who has not stopped running all night.
He's had a really good evening. He hasn't stopped as well either. Foul went off the direct opponent, who he was getting the better of. Enjoyed the freedom that gung-ho system that's in a den.
UEFA Cup, but this would rank surely as their greatest night in this competition. If they 3-3 draw, and you never know. Getting up there.
Just cut out there, wasn't he? Asensio's really good ball forward, and Ronaldo got at the end of it. Just quite entitled. To ask questions about the young striker. Where was he?
32 goals in 43 games for the Castilla side. Mariano scored in the cup win against Culture earlier. From start to finish, it's been explosive. We've seen some goals. Vasquez fail. Sancho is forward, covered by Berezinski. Guillermo. By Nacho. The throw goes the other way.
Given against the studs are showing. The straight leg challenge could have been deemed a dangerous challenge.
Cross. Asensio to Mariano. Kovacic, Bale. Have to stop him there. Vasquez again staying wide, looking for Ronaldo. He's found his man.
Great header from Patan. He's made a few of them in this second half as Real Madrid's crossing. And they had to ensure that Legia got one of their centre halves on the end of those crosses, because otherwise from people like Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, they're going to score goals if you're not close to another crucial centre back, crucial header from the centre back.
It would mean if it stays 1-0 to Dortmund against Sporting Lisbon as it is at the moment, they would have a 2-point advantage. They'd have to go to, and of course Sporting would not be safe for Europa League football for the new year with this Legia Warsaw point if they hold on to it. So Sporting would still have something to play for, and then it would go to that last game at home to Dortmund. Carvajal with the cross. They might yet win it. For Mariano. Here's Toni Kroos. Asensio. Kroos. Varane kicks out the pass. Carvajal another delicate kiss with the cross. Handball. Oh, not given.
It should have been. No doubt about it. It's definitely Kuharczyk. Rays in another. Natural. Should have been a free kick from Real Madrid. The referee, the assistant, actually says it is a free kick. The whistle didn't go, so not quite see him about it, didn't they?
They've got those decisions. I really don't think this system has worked as well as it might do.
Could be a help, shouldn't it? Not a hindrance for the officials, and we've wasted 45 crucial seconds potentially to get in the end thing, but frustrating it's taken so long.
Attack of the game, the back. In comes the cross. Varane attacked it at the near post. Asensio. You get it.
Really brave, good block there from the right fullback Bereszynski. Another good header, this time for Prijovic, allowing Real Madrid to get the ball. Not back.
They survive, and they get a famous point. The first Polish side ever to stop Real Madrid, the holders of the European Champions. What a here!
Well, game. Better teams than Legia Warsaw, who play against Real Madrid in this year's Champions League. Show the same heart and belief and desire to get back into a game at 2-0 down. But it's a question of how many. They actually managed to get themselves front. A little bit more luck and some better defending. Famous win, but it's a great point from them.
Well, they led through Bale, 2 through Benzema, and Odija pulled one back. What a turnaround. Radovic, Mulan with that cracker, and Kovacic with the point saver for Real Madrid. Tomorrow, Fenerbahce against Manchester United. Zenit against Dundee. The magic goes on for the Irishman. And Zorya Luhansk against Feyenoord, one of the great names of European football. Southampton against 7:45. Ajax, another Dutch master of the years gone by. Celta Vigo, the opponent. Sparta Prague against Hapoel Be'er-Sheva of Israel. Wonderful game we've seen. We must see those goals again. Here they come for you. Look at this. Don't blink, you'll miss something.
Well, what a shame for the Legia fans that they couldn't be here to witness this one tonight. And it's a great game. Befitting. Coming afterwards was Gareth Bale's goal. didn't see a better goal than we thought. Fantastic volley from Gareth Bale. Such great technique from him.
This was two. Hampton had a penalty shout turned down, but at this moment it looked a safe game for Real Madrid.
Different goal, but a well carved out one. Fabulous pass from Kovacic into Gareth Bale. Really good pass. Perfect assist for Benzema. A perfect finish from the Frenchman.
Shortly after that, Ronaldo had one save. That might have made a difference, but this is a terrific goal to it.
Really good balance. Digital unity for Adele. Really control, and then the explosive power in the finish. In off the inside of the post. Absolutely no chance for Keylor Navas.
And this was 2-2, just shy of the hour. Keeper should have done better.
He should have done. Caught by surprise by Radovic's total. Was really well direct, purposeful with his run. No other finish available to him, so he goes for the toe pull. Lucky.
And this very nearly set up an historic night of glory for them.
Really controlled this one from Moulin. Sort of set up by three of each. I thought the attack may have lost momentum when the substitute got involved, but Moulin's finish was once again inch perfect.
They just couldn't hold the lead. Another very well taken goal, Kovacic.
Well, he knew that Real Madrid were going to throw everything at him, and they did. Kovacic with another controlled finish. Saw so many of them tonight. Right into the side netting, away from Malage, giving him no chance.
Leaves the group looking like this, with Adrian Ramos putting it for Bristol. They now have a 2-point advantage over Real Madrid. It is crucial. Legia can't make it now, but what they can do is still qualify for the Europa League, and that makes the resulting games involving Legia very important indeed. So here are the rest of the scores for you tonight. Monaco 3, CSK at home to Bayer Leverkusen. That is absolutely a disastrous result for Spurs. Monaco have 8 points, Bayer Leverkusen 6, and Spurs on 4. Confirmation of our results. Leicester, they needed a draw, and they needed Porto not win to make sure they got that draw. Porto beating Bruges, though. Only a question of time for Leicester. A marvellous story goes on. Sevilla for beating Dinamo Zagreb 4-0. Juve 1, Lyon 1. Now, not just about football, Champions League, Europa League, but there's a sensational cricket series about to start.
Join us from 2 a.m. as we launch BT Sports cricket coverage with the first day of the Australian summer live from the Wacker in Perth. Over the next 3 and a bit months, we'll bring you every international game Australia play on home soil, plus every match from the 2020 Big Bash League. With me throughout will be England greats Michael Vaughan and hot off the plane joining us will be Aussie legend Ricky Ponting. From tonight, it's South Africa at the start of their much-anticipated Test series. It's one of the most and ferocious rivalries in the game and is not to be missed. The first Test is live on BT Sport 3 from 2 a.m. We'll see you there.
Well, I hope the cricket matches the drama we've seen like it should do the Test series. It was a terrific game here tonight. Legia Warszawa, would they be up to it? No one thought they would be, but they've held Real Madrid the first ever to do it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Terrific game. 3-3 it finished. Good night.
This program was brought to you by and PlayStation, UEFA Champions League sponsors. It's high and wide open. So legs up, dust yourself. We've got the UEFA Europa League match day 4. It's BT Sports.
For United, maybe. City are ripping the nut. Indeed. A little flutter with Betway, I think.
No!
Yes, 24/7 football. Always a game to bet on.
I can't see them.
You can follow it live. Oh! I didn't know you were a City fan.
For the love of the game, Betway.com.
Xbox One S from $249.99.
I've got my mindset on you. I've got my mindset on you. I've got my mindset on you. I know what I've got.
Checking your bank balance with the finger is the thing. But sometimes, little things make a big difference. Mobile from HSBC. It's a big little thing.
Great Taste of the World is back at McDonald's. So get in the mood with a little skiing. This week it's the Swiss Stack, Emmental cheese sauce, beechwood smoked bacon and crispy onions. Available until Tuesday. The Swiss Stack. Great Taste of the World, now on at McDonald's.
At Argos, the big brand event is now on. Get our lowest price ever on this Hitachi 43-inch smart TV, just $239.99. Plus save £20 on this HP Stream laptop, only $129.99, our lowest price ever. And get these Skylanders Imaginators starter packs from $31.99. Buy them today, delivered to you today. Go Argos.
Change the way you book your next flight. Kayak shows you whether to book now or wait for a low price. Now on kayak.co.uk.
We're the generation who had it all. We're the generation that had the music, moves. We're the generation that had style. Sometimes. We're the generation that walked where no one had walked, like no one had walked before. And boy, did we know how to fly. We're the generation that found time for our children. We're the generation that had dream and broke down walls. We came together to feed the world's children. We came together to protect them. If you want to keep protecting them in this day, even when you're gone, then please remember Eunice. Your free guide will show you how easy it is. Text guide to 827 or search generation. Be part of the generation who left a safe world for children.
Europa League match for tomorrow kicks with Fenerbahce v Man U live on BT Sports 3. Zenit tackle for ESPN with coverage from 6, while Southampton welcome Inter to St Mary's. Away live 7:45.
This is the game that has been circled ever since the fixture computer set out its plan for the season. Too early for a title decider. This should be a very useful barometer. Janic with the corner. Asali's in there. Out-jumped by Gulan, who then miscues the clearance. What a finish! It's Leonardo Bonucci to give Juventus the lead in some style.
Well, that is the centre-half finishing like a marksman. Brilliant goal, great volley.
Higuain towards Kadira, and then it falls. Well, didn't you just know the goal drought would end against his former club?
It's a brilliant ball in. He recovers first. It's a brilliant finish with his left foot as well. Accurate, hard and low. Reina, no chance.
Matuidi, two defenders around him, but Di Maria into the box. Cavani and then a post, and that time he finds the back of the net, and emphatically so on the with his left boot. Paris Saint-Germain have a deserved lead, and Edinson Cavani is back in the goals again with his 10th league goal of the campaign.
Philip, it's a great run by Maximilian Philip. It's a one, still going. That is a fabulous goal by Maximilian Philip. 5th Bundesliga goal of the season, and surely the best. All his own work, and Bremen undone by a moment of magic. What a sensational...
For it, it's Saeed! Oh yes! Terrific finish, and Czech with a perfect ball. With a confident finish to be Thomas Didier. 3-0.
This is Adem Yayic to have a goal. It's a brilliant finish. It's typical Adem Yayic. Just 4 goals in 4 games for him. Another man in 4.
Away. Here's Kumbala. Kumbala, brilliant goal. Super goal by Kumbala. That is what he does best. Give him a chance and he'll bury it. And all they can do is just fall because it is a fantastic goal.
Dini. Now Petagna. Here's Gomez.
Catch a fine from the Atalanta captain this afternoon. And that does wrap up all 3 points now for the Bergamo club.
Strong, and Patrick Roberts getting into that shooting position. What a start! Roberts for Celtic. Ross County hadn't settled down at all. And Roberts, lethal. That's a brilliant finish, isn't it, from Patrick Roberts? It's a slide rule finish, an easy finish.
Ulrich lost out to a combination of Bratton and Brandon. Right into the top corner. He's a special striker, and he delivers again here on Friday night. Goal right from the top draw from Bruno Fornaroli.
Here for Udinese's Seko Fofana. But it's gone for goal and scored gloriously. Hit from Seko Fofana. Well, this is a brilliant goal. He picks his spot with his foot, sends it into that far corner. What a brilliant the Frenchman.
Well, regardless of what happens tonight, it'll be the baseball game played at Wrigley Field in 2016, but this crowd that the season will extend and there'll be more road play come in Game 5 of the World Series as we welcome you to MLB International Special to Game 5 tonight, live from storied Wrigley Field in Chicago. Ramirez with a drive well hit to left, and that ball is gone! to left center field and well struck. And gone! That's what these folks have been waiting for. 39 during the regular season, his first of the Fall Classic. A very tough play for Ramirez. Throw to first. The run comes in and the lead of the night.
This is the upper up baseline. Rizzo read it perfectly. He scores easy.
That last fastball was Bauer's hardest of the night, 95 miles an hour. Here's his next 2-2. Ross swings and sends a ball to deep left. Deep enough that Zobrist did his goal. And Chicago has added another. It's 3-1.
Boy, a very productive at bat for David Haas. He got it deep enough to left field for the sac fly.
Strike. Set big jam in as many innings. Lindor to center field. Fowler won't be able to make the catch. Davis comes around to another big base hit for Francisco Lindor, and it's a one-run ball game.
Lindor's 18th hit of the postseason makes it a one-run game as he drives in Rajai Davis. Davis collects just his second hit of this World Series.
Down to their last strike in Game 5. And this one's going back to Cleveland. The Cubs are able to push back into the sky. Their season's still alive. The first World Series win at Wrigley Field since 1945. But more important in the history, Cubs alive in 2016.
Hello and a very good morning to you from Singapore. Today, two women will bid to go from good to great. It's the final.
Got it. And Kerber was sluggish there after the pickup.
It doesn't look like quick off the mark for me.
Made it.
It's like the line. And the women, they just don't want to hit down the line because we have to go over the net, and that's a little bit high there, but going cross court, you just cannot. What a volley! And she raced to that open court after she hit that forehand volley in a beautiful little route here. Hit the volley and moved to her left already. Nicely. Just made it. A little push volley, but she knew what she wanted to do with it. Great inside out forehand again here. Right into the corner. off your shots. Kerber's not going to miss. She's going to run everything down, so you have to hit so many more balls to finish off the point.
Finger cross court.
Quinn, she hit it right back to her, and now she has done a great ball in her head. At the net.
Sensational performance. I thought she was absolutely magnificent.
Biggest win of her career and played the best match of her career. That is just outstanding. I think that's why this crowd is so happy for her, because they knew they saw something special.
Paul Pogba. This guy is money.
Pogba and the double.
Halfway and the group's all...
They're in front.
Come on, Saints. You know you got this. Now we go again. Exclusively live on BT Sport.
The Curry's PC World gets in with deals. Enjoy smart sound all around your home with this Bose SoundTouch starter kit. Just $7.9. Colourful Asus laptops are great for checking all your social updates and watching catch-up TV. Just $249. The Curry's PC World. We start with you.
Hand tools. Sure.
Whoa! It's the cost. With our OV1 Plus system, one battery powers every tool. You can buy 12 batteries. You need to pay for batteries and chargers you don't need.
But bring them back.
I know.
Battery powers every tool. For your chance to win a sleigh load of Ryobi 1 Plus £5,000, visit ryobitools.co.uk/Christmas.
And I see colors, and that's why so don't be afraid. Beautiful.
When you're running a small business, you need to be flexible and adaptable. Someone a glass, plastic, and a receipt.
Hello world, I'm a hacker. I say together, we tear down.
Watch Dogs 2. Buy the 2 PS4 bundle. Out November 15th at Game. PS4 for the players.
BT Sports Score will keep you up to goal news Saturday from 2:30. Chelsea tackle Everton in the... That's live at 5. And then on Sunday morning, it's the North London derby as Arsenal play Tottenham from 11.
Wales of beauty, forests, mountains, lakes. Wales, the land of brilliance.
And welcome to the rally playing out this weekend in North Wales. Boasting rich heritage and explosive action.
Chris Mee, the man who refused to give up on the long, long road to the top.
It's time to... We're here now, and we have a big opportunity in front of us, and we just make the most of it.
Hayden Paddon talks us through the essentials for those all-important running. What you might expect.
We don't just have one toolbox in the car.
And what's the secret to ensuring a huge event rally runs smoothly? We're just the man to tell us.
The job of the clock to the event, a safety role as well.
And best of friends off stage. Two of WRC's finest locked in a head-to-head showdown.
As I've been third place now 2 in a row in the championship, we will give it everything to take that second place.
If I want to we have to be Hayden and Danny are close behind.
Wales Rally TV oozing history. The weather routine is delivering many a surprise in the Wales forests. What do they?
I think a lot less rain and mud than what we're used to here, but no, I think the conditions are going to be good. It's rally.
The weather is better than normal, but still there is some slippery corners out there, so...
Classic stages, often treacherous conditions, and not so much as a full mid-day service.
To leave service and do a full day's rallying over 100 and same set of tyres and make it last during all the day, that's going to be so difficult.
Fast as possible, if there is service, you can't. If you have some technical issue, then obviously you can't fix it. It's hard to nurse the car well the whole day, but in the same time you have to push to be fast.
Day inshore, Wales Rally GB is the 12th and penultimate round of the season. For the first time since 2012, it's not the finale. That privilege falling this year in Australia. That's next month, right here and right now. The service park is based in North Wales, close to the border with England. 330 kilometres lying in wait on the greasy gravel. Well, Sebastian Ogier has confirmed his 4th title. Behind him, Mickelson and Neville are tied on 127 points. But as Thierry said, Hayden Paddon and Danny Sordo also in with a chance of snatching 2nd place. In the manufacturers, Hyundai need to outscore VW by 20 points here to take the fight to the final round in Australia. So, a tantalising rally awaits. But before the action got underway, the crew's time out to meet some of their Welsh fans in Colwyn Bay. After which, Championship leader Ogier, the newly crowned quadruple world champion, was first to head over the start ramp. Played officially. And here lies ahead for the drive. Beginning day of action, 8 stages totaling 178 kilometres, counting for over half the rounds. The crew's heading to mid-Wales for the first stage, Meherin, which passes and several fast and flowing sections, and this could work the quickest stage of the rally. Sweet Lamb is next, famous for its tailor-made spectator area featuring water splash. Onto Hafren for a mid-Wales classic containing a brand set of twists that can become very slippery for the second pass. And the loop ends with Dublin, which starts with a really quick section before becoming more technical towards the end. A double loop of 4 stages then posing a real challenge for the world's best riders on this opening day of Wales. That to come, but first, running repairs are a key feature of this sport, of course. So what kit do the crews carry to get them out of a fix?
Hey, I'm Hayden Paddon, and I'm going to talk to you. We don't just have one toolbox in the car, we have 4 different kits distributed around the car. And I'll tell you all about them soon, but first, let's get them out. So you would have seen that I got these from 4 different places in the car. And the main reason is weight distribution and to have things easily accessible if we need the kit we have in the car. We have the essential tools in here that we use for making on the car, quick adjustments, things even such as cable ties, which you can hold anything together in the car. Anything we need quickly or is in this bag. In this one here we have a few consumable things such as tape, pipes, things that if we need to mend something on the car or put something together in a hurry. The heaviest and probably the most important in the car is of course In here we carry all the essential tools that we need, and luckily with a we tend to motor with 4 or 5 different sizes. So we have the basic wrenches, all that is weight, so we would carry the bare minimum. Take one spanner, for example, with holes drilled out of it to try and keep every grams out of the car. We want to try and carry as many spare parts in the car to keep us going, but the bare minimum to keep the weight at the minimum 1,200 kilos that we need to be. So under a couple of kits that I hope I don't have to refer to too often. And this, you know, parts that we hope that we don't have to use during the rally. And of course, good old minute mean that this is what saved us in Sweden when we had a hole in the radiator, and can be a very valuable part to be having in the car. And the last kit is maybe the least important kit. It's all the cleaning. I'm not the person for cleaning, but we have all the cleaning stuff, stuff for cleaning the windows, rags, paper towels. Obviously on a muddy rally like we have here in GB, keeping the windows clear for good vision is essential. So we'll be using this quite often here. So as well as all this, we also have some spare servicing is really important to keep us going if we do hit trouble. Some base arms, steering arms and caster arms, maybe more so. That's what we carry inside our Hyundai i20 WRC car. Hopefully we're not going to need
So, we're all tooled up now, but they told me the earlier date in the calendar meant the weather would be drier. Welcome to Tools, everybody. Sitting in the slime, the race champion, Sébastien Ogier. Who now has 4 world titles and 37 championship wins to his name.
100 mètres. Il y a la première léger droite, 100 mètres derrière.
He has really know what he should expect in Wales this weekend. The preparation was done in
120 mètres. Ciel fin sur 4.
But look, the shiny road, hanging fog.
120 mètres. 120 mètres. Ciel fin.
Start, and whatever happened, he said he was going to enjoy it.
340 encore de tard. 150 mètres. Le droit central à bord.
First into battle for the Rally Championship behind Ogier, Andreas Mikkelsen, and he knew what to expect.
It starts uphill, very fast. Left-hand corners very in the beginning, which is like, yeah, very on the limit. You can't really commit and gain some time there, and it's quite a difficult stage. It's really, really fast in many places where you can cut a lot the corners, but you need the really good line to cut, because if you cut and you don't have the proper line, you will jump off the road. So it's one of the really long stages we're doing in Wales Rally GB, and it's one of the tough ones.
But Mikkelsen was already a couple of seconds off Ogier's pace. Battle underway for Thierry Neuville in the first of the 3 Hyundais. Neuville and Mikkelsen level on points behind Ogier in the championship. This fog would separate the brave from the bush. There's no need where the grip in the road was, but the fight was not looking good as the first clock came up. Still leaking time, looking for the end of the stage. Stop, said Nicola Gilzul. The car was working, they thought, but there was no grip. Thierry lost over 10 seconds to Mikkelsen on just stage 1.
Not confident. No confidence. There was some fog, but not so bad. But I struggle too much.
And the fog hung in the air for Chris Meek on the event he knows best and where he feels at home. Slowing line, 4 minus. The posts and the bales flew by almost unseen. Meek trying to get the absolute maximum out of the ES3 on its last ever event. but not overstepping the mark. Meek, ninth on the road, and with lots of clues to read in front of him, his rivals are already done.
Absolutely perfect conditions for first car on the road, so as we can see, nothing we do with the weekend now, let him run away with it. It's okay, he's had events on the dust, but
What was the fog like in there?
foggy.
More low cloud and damp made grip just as hard to find. That was Hafren. Andreas Mikkelsen lost his polo, but kept it out of the ditch just. Attempting that cut, it didn't quite work out. Turn of... But it was costly, losing him 20 seconds, and there on his wouldn't turn properly. He had bad news.
Andreas, boss, what exactly on there?
I was so fast, you know, in rear-wheel drive.
You're at the front.
Yeah.
What exactly?
We have to... nothing we can for the rest of the day.
Nicola Gilsel counting. But before he could get to that 80, had lost his... Mind you, that was time he could make up. Everyone this weekend determined not to be frightened by these conditions, trying hard to drive with his head, find a good pace. After a poor start, over 21 seconds off the lead already. Yeah. And there was an embarrassing hairpin coming up for the... There, cameras ready, as he came to a complete stop. But these were good stages for Oitanek, who had the... filthy conditions, poor visibility. But Oit's got the measure of stages 3 and 4. Well, almost. But he did win them.
Well, that's turned things on its... to get OJ to just under 8 seconds. Lavela jumping from the third with Mikkelsen tumbling down the leaderboard with more than a minute's lost. No service to repair the damage. His rally and hopes of runner-up in the championship are intact now. And Mikkelsen's not the only one in trouble. Wales Rally GB is no for the faint. This year is no different, as we're about to find out.
Alone, so I need that website. That fantastic website to check out the banks and lenders to find myself a canny deal. So, why the loan? I need to...
Go compare. You're quite right. There's nothing quite like compare. When you want to save it, should be. .com is right up there.
We've been thinking about pennies. How important they are to children. Helping us first. Then we thought, in a time when the next generation use pennies, it's up to us to help educate them for their financial future. And we thought, yes, it is. So we did. West, what would we do?
Hangul Tire and Real Madrid. Hangul Tire. global partner of Real Madrid.
Big night, eh?
Big day. See, the boss is going to dump a mountain of work on my desk, expected in an hour, before I race to a meeting, do a massive presentation, rush back to work, plough through the sales reports, covering for Jonesy as usual, then dinner with the in-laws.
Big days start with Baraka.
Friday afternoon at Wales Rally GB, World Champions Ogier. The conditions typically are closing in, and with that, low. Well, it's not been a great day, sir. Ogier's team and Mikkelsen in his fight with Thierry Neuville for second place in the championship. A damaged driver to fix the problem, just a tyre fitting zone.
It's a shame that it could end with mechanical issues. It will be nice to have a proper fight. But, you know, Australia as well. So even though this really harms, fight hard.
For Tanak going better in second, fresh rubber.
Also, I changed quite a bit the car setup after the first 3 stages because I'm not so confident. That's not great, but yeah, on the last one it felt really good.
Well, running repairs and quick fixes are all part of the job for rally drivers, of course. Damage picked up pretty much any time. Suspension, tyres, all susceptible, especially on rough and rugged stages like here in Wales. WRC crews, though, can often deal with braking. Not own mechanical expertise and improvisation, as well as you heard about that.
It's always a bit to play MacGyver because most of the time you have so lot of things in the car, so you have to handle it with what you have.
I had car many times already along the road. For sure, many experience, but the most famous probably is still in Mexico when we had to put the Corona in. It's a nice story and a good memory.
Been repairing a lot in the past, I must say. Yeah, it's I don't know what's the weirdest, but yeah, don't even know what you have to do.
In Poland, it was a good part of mechanic. I take out the grass shaft and some other part of the suspension. I take one link. It was perfect. The wheel was okay, and for me, it's not a problem to make this fix it.
I fit the alternator belt. I don't know. I fix small things, but not okay. You need to fix with the parts you have inside the car. So difficult because you have, but you don't have a lot. If you broke something important, it's difficult to.
Of course, there are some things you just cannot fix.
We're back at my Heron. Not the of it. A classic Rally GB stage, this one. This year with a difference, because it's being driven in the opposite direction. So that should have meant it was a stranger, and requiring extra effort and a drop more caution, but try telling that to the rally leader, Sebastian.
Droite, 140 avant, tourne rasé, 150 mètres. 150 mètres, 140 avant, corde.
He was faster than ever, but there was an annoying failure. His green wiper. But the concentration. What a confident attack we'd seen so far. Team DMAC was as a place for Tanak to get on the podium. Their tyre, they said, was made of wet. But in stage 5, his car dropped over 7 seconds to the rally leader. This was Craig Breen's first attempt at GB in a World Rally Car. Happy memories for the Irishman. He won his junior championship here in 2011. Did consider a podium bid this year, but that ended right here.
Right, yep. Alright, get okay. Get out.
Well, it was hard to see what started to go wrong first. But both he and co-driver Scott were fine.
Lost her rear on the entry, and just the car started to slide, and there was a small soft berm on the up on it, and sent us into a bit of a roll. So 50 whether it was going to be spinning or rolling, and it ended up in a roll. So of course disappointing, but we'll come back.
Yanni Matti to play out a bit more. He hit very well. This was his Britain, and he'd twice been the winner. In actual fact, this was serious stuff. A transmission failed Andres this morning, and then it struck Latvala. 20 kilometers back among his hands, and very, very glad for their help. He dropped a minute and 3/4 to the lead. I keep a lid on his emotions, but he had a wounded turn properly. After the way he'd attacked the forest, you'd imagine it might have been a massive breakage of some sort of intercom that linked him to his co-driver Rigo Mo's instructions. And just before it gave up the ghost, it squealed. Goes here. It seemed to break concentration. It had been a long, wet and muddy day. On board with Seb Ogier, fresh from his win on stage 7. It appeared to have been the perfect day for Seb. He first, but this one had a fortunate end. Seb dropped a bit more.
It's really time that it's finished, because now I think the drive shaft. Yeah, happy that the day's over now.
Thierry Neuville came into the stage in the 5th place. He was to leave it higher up, having beaten Ogier by 7/10 of a second.
250, la droite, 90.5.
Neuville also in Wales. Mickelson, Patton, Meek. All was the one with one of the other Hyundais.
Jerry, that's the end of Friday, and we're yeah, exactly. A huge battle. Hopefully, can finish the day now on the podium position. I don't know. The stage was good.
A final review of the marauding Oitanek, and by the behaviour of his Fiesta on this final stretch, his tyres had to